is up, everybody? Welcome to the horror show, the horror trivia show. Matter of fact, what's the horror show? It's the horror trivia show. How's everybody doing this evening? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was waiting for the other competitor. They're both here now. I'll be bringing them in here in just a minute. First, I'm gonna see how everybody's doing. See who all's here. See what's going on. Hey, what's up, Pat? Russell, Ninja, what's going on, brother? See JT's in the chat. Hey, Trench, what's going on, Trench? Russell, yeah, hell yeah. How's everybody doing this evening? You guys curious who we got this week? Last week, if you remember, if you guys were here, it was Night Watch Zone versus Sean Blue Digital. Night Watch Zone squeaking it out in the end. It was a really good one. Hopefully, I got the little quirks, figured out this week, and hopefully, there'll be no hiccups. It went pretty well considering. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Both my competitors are here. I was worried as shit for a minute. I was like, shit. I even did a link up there, and I was gonna have somebody. I was gonna have somebody step in case they couldn't make it. But I'm glad they did. Yeah, there's the dog one. Yeah, the Bug's crazy, man. Yeah, Bug's a crazy movie. Next week, of course, on for the horror of it, with me and Sean, we will have Frailty with Bill Paxton and Matthew McConaughey from 2001. So should be very cool. Very, very cool. This week we have 17 questions. Last week it was like 13. I had some extras in there. And I'm showing the categories here in just a few minutes. But first off, let me get on here and bring in your contestants.
What's up, guys? What's up, Keith?
There you go.
Hey, Juno, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man?
This will be fun.
Hell yeah.
And for the record, for the chat, I almost gave it away, but I was on time here. Because I have a reputation to sometimes sleep through shit. I was early. We're good. This is gonna be fun.
Cool.
And the Bug, man, I saw that you were watching it last night. I always forget that it's William Friedkin, but it's such a great movie.
Oh hell yeah!
It really is. Like that movie, just a mind twister right there.
Yeah. Juno.
Yep.
What's going on, man?
Doing good. I'm sorry that I was almost a little late. It's just I was trying to get some stuff done real quick. Like I was trying to get it done and stuff.
No, yeah,
that's cool.
It happens all the time.
Being late, no big deal. I'm just concerned that I didn't have a second competitor, and I put a shitload of work in. So I was afraid I was going to have to link out there and find somebody else. And at the same time, I was kind of worried about you because you're never late or anything,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, shit, when you get a car wreck or something, that was the worst thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Mayan.
Hey, May. Yeah. Hey, Russell. Like Trenchcoat. Everybody.
Russell.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Very,
very cool. Very cool. All right. I know Juno seen it last week. I'm with you if you watched it back or not, JT.
What? Which one?
Last week's the first one.
Yeah, I did actually. I watched some of Night with Sean. That was good.
Yeah,
that was a good. That was a good pair out there.
We had 13 questions this week. We have 17, and we have. Let me see how many categories do we have this week. Holy crap! 1, 2, 3, 4. We got like 4 categories. I'll put them up here in a minute. But before I do, just like last week, I'm going to go a number between 1 and 10. Whichever one's closest, of course, kicks it off, and they get to choose the first category. So, okay. JT, what's your number?
6.
What's your number, Gino?
Number 8. All right.
Okay, so my number that I have here is number that's funny because here's my number.
I thought it was going to be that. As soon as he guessed 8, I said, "Watch it be right in the middle." It's going to be 7.
Okay, so usually when you go equal or lesser, the top number wins.
Yeah.
So that has Juno kicking it off.
Sweet.
Let me give you your categories.
Hey, Jamie.
Categories this week.
Hey, Jamie.
Zombies, horrifying official soundtracks, true or false, or horror stars. you think, Juno?
So I have to pick one of those.
Yeah, one of the categories.
So, maybe zombies.
Zombies, all right. Works, man. All righty. And the way it works is there's only a question up there once. So if somebody misses it, and it goes to the next, you know, it goes to the next person, it goes to the next question. We don't repeat that one. All right. The first question is multiple choice. They'll all be multiple choice, with the exception of the true or false question. In 1976, the zombie film Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, also known as Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, what was thought to be the cause of the outbreak? A, agricultural machines, B, they never knew, or C, space probes?
Now, is it just he gets the answer or either of us?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I thought. Whoever picks the category gets the question, like Jeopardy style. Okay. Haven't seen that movie in forever.
What do you think, man? You think A, agricultural, B, they never find out, or C, space probes?
I'm not sure about space probe because I think that's more like an alien thing.
Right. Here, I'll pop back over here so you can look at them. But at the same time, in Night of the Living Dead, that's kind of what they were. That's kind of what they were suspecting was some space
Yeah, it was the comet that came into
The comet.
right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Living Dead at Manchester Morgan for years.
Well, I love it.
I want to say something, but like I don't know.
I'll probably pick B. They never know.
No, the answer is A, agricultural machine.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
Agricultural machines.
That would have been a guess.
So we stay in the category. So we stay in the category JT, and here is the next question. We're staying in zombies until it's full. 1968's Night of the Living Dead. Who came up with the idea that the zombies/ghouls should be flesh eaters? A, George Romero, B, Russell Steiner, or C, John Russo?
I'm not good with behind the scenes shit, but let me go with Russo, even though I'm thinking it might be Romero. Yep. But yeah, Russo.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
All right. So next question is for you, Juno. We go ahead and we stay with zombies. There's 4 in the zombies. And I'll come out here in a minute. All right. Kelly Maroney from the film Chopping Mall was also in this 1984 zombie film. A, Zombie Island Massacre, B, Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, or C, Night of the Comet?
Night of the Comet, C.
Yep. Okay. Right.
Good one.
Oh, let me see. That category is full, so I am going to go over here and look at the chat for a minute. I'm not going to remember on what I did last week. Slow my ass down a little bit. I went too fast last week. I got all jacked up and stuff.
Echo in the chat.
Yeah, it's going Echo. See what everybody's picking here. Let me see. On the first one, you can see. Hey, Sean's in the chat. Now what's going on? Like I say, we got Carrie now.
What's up, Sean?
On the first one,
what up, Sean?
Ninja was that was that you saying B for they never know, or B for Stringer? Echo said C for one. I'm not sure which one. He probably said that for Night of the Comet.
Yeah. Hey, Pax.
Night of the Comet was awesome. Yeah, it is. It's fun. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. It came out in, like I said, 84, but it didn't come on HBO until like 85, so I was 12. And it came out in the summertime, so throughout that summer, you know how HBO was back then. They played that thing every day.
Yeah.
It's so 80s. It's so fun. It's just such a fun movie.
Yeah, Night of the Comet is a pretty good movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Manchester Morgue, that one would have got me. I haven't seen that in years.
All right. So, Juno chose first category. So JT will choose next category. And once again, Categories are, well, of course, the zombies. There will be no zombies now. It's horrifying official soundtracks, true or false, or horror star.
Let's do true or false.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's really little, so you gotta give me a. Alrighty.
Figure you got a 50-50 chance, right?
True or false? Kubrick became so terrified at the effect Clockwork Orange had on young males that weeks after its release, he demanded that it be removed from the theaters in Britain.
I don't know. This will just be a guess, as I love the film, but I don't know a lot about behind the scenes of it. But knowing how Kubrick is, I don't think it's true, so I'm going to say false, but it could very well be, and I have no idea.
It is true, actually, because
yeah.
actually, what was going on behind there he was living in this after he moved to Britain, and he had people coming up to his house trying to get in the gate and ringing the thing on his gate, dressed as the Druids.
Oh, really? I think that's fucking scary. You know, I don't blame him then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, those characters became iconic like quick.
Yeah,
like, man. As soon as that movie came out,
there's like more violent stuff in the novel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, dudes were watching this thing and they were like, hell yeah, and they were dressing up like him, and when they're coming to your house, you know, it's like, all right.
No, then it gets too real. It gets like way too close. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be able to prepare for anything.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
dealing with crazy fans and shit, especially.
All right, Juno, here's your true or false question. Her starring role in David Cronenberg's Rabbit in 1977 is the only time Marilyn Chambers would star for a future iconic director. Which means, basically, what that means is Cronenberg the only one that she did a film for? You know, like this, like, I don't know,
that level of director.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is he the only one that she did that for before he was iconic? There.
I would say true.
That's false, actually. She worked for a film called Together. It was an adult film, and it was Wes Craven before he did Last House on the Left.
Okay.
Yeah, Craven used to do adult films.
Yes.
We were getting into horror. A decent amount of the directors back then that got into horror did. And it makes sense. I mean, porn was cheap. And then especially when the slasher movies came out, they were cheap too, just in a different way.
Here is okay.
Go that way.
Back to you, JT. You're Toby Hooper turned down the directing job for 1984's Firestarter, a decision he later regretted.
Just because I don't care much for the original Firestarter, and hopefully Hooper thinks the same way, I'm going to say false.
Actually, well, shit. Let me see. I'm not sure how I should judge this because it was actually it wasn't Toby Hooper. There was one that did it. It wasn't Toby Hooper. It was Sean Carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh, Carpenter turned it down.
Carpenter.
Damn, sorry guys. I didn't know. See, I thought I went too light last week.
No, this is good though. I love learning shit that I never knew or might have heard or forgot.
Brian De Palma's Carrie from 1976 was Travolta's first film role. Movie role, of course, movie. Because everybody knows he's already doing What's That Shot.
I would say false.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You're right.
All right. I'm not a big Travolta fan.
Yeah, he did. He did a film in 1974 with Richard Crenna, Patty Duke, and Vic Morrow called Nightmare, and in 1975 he did The Devil's Ring.
Nice.
Okay, there's another category down. We'll have two left here. We can get back over here and see what they're going here. What they're doing. Let's see. First movie role was Devil's Reign. Jamie Hart is absolutely right.
We got our Travolta expert with Jamie here.
Yeah. She should be quite knowledgeable, man.
She knows her shit for sure.
I'm getting her in a future show too. You look.
That would be a good contestant.
She can girl power. I'll put her against. I don't know. I'll try to find another chick maybe, or maybe I'll put her against a dude so she can girl power him. That would be.
There you go. Right. Yep. Be the survivor girl.
Well, hell yeah, man. Oh, I have total faith that she would too. I don't know. Everybody's the thing here is everybody's gonna hold me and everybody got lined up and everything knows their shit. So that's what makes it interesting.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's why this is fun.
Sean said last week, I was talking to him yesterday about it. He was talking about how as soon as he seen it for Night Watch done, he got nervous about it. And I was like, why, man? You know your shit too.
Oh, I got nervous too. And then I smoked. And then I was like, should I have done that before? Like trivia? And then I was like, well, 50-50 works out good, so let's go with it.
Yep.
You smoked before the trivia?
I said it sounded like a good idea at the time. So we'll see how it pays off in the end. See? There you go.
Hey, man.
We're on the same level.
Long as you're having fun, man. All right. 2 categories left, Juno. Back to your pitch.
2 left.
Okay.
The categories that are left are horrifying official soundtrack and horror star.
Horrifying soundtracks.
All right. Can't see very good. Okay. Let me find these real quick here. Here we go. Here they are. This is so goddamn little here. All right. What famous Alfred Hitchcock film does not have a score throughout its runtime? A, Rear Window, B, The Bird, or C, Rope? No score. The only film I think that to this day that's just like that.
I would have to pick B, The Birds.
Yeah.
So remember that one had no music.
That's what I was thinking too. Texas Chainsaw Massacre doesn't have much of a score throughout it.
Right.
Doesn't. Yeah.
But it has that little bit of a sound there, and then the ting.
Yeah.
It has like the
camera
sounds and stuff. Yeah, and the camera snaps. But like a score, like in the traditional sense, like that's another one, and I think it makes it better like that. It gives more to that documentary feel.
Right. All right, here we go. JT.
Alice Cooper.
All right. Get your ass back on the board, man. Damn.
I'm a music guy and a metal guy too, so that was easy.
It's a badass song.
Yeah, it's a great song. I love how it echoes when he gets through the knife and gets stabbed, and then he crashes the RV.
Right.
The way it just like echoes is awesome. The Young Frankenstein is playing in that scene. That's great.
Juno. Okay. L.A. Driver in the Kill Bill series performs a song known as the Whistle Song. You know what song I'm talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, where she whistles in Kill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? But that's not where it came from. The original film it came from is a 1970s film. Is it A, Peeping Tom, B, The Uncanny, or C, Twisted Nerve?
I know. I think so.
Yeah. I would say A, Peeping Tom.
Nope.
It's Twisted Nerve.
Yep. Starring Haley Mills.
Oh, how I remember that.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know that was from a horror movie.
Yeah.
Tarantino loves his horror.
Yep.
There's actually a great conversation with Eli Roth and Tarantino on YouTube. It's audio only, but it's like 4 hours of them talking horror.
Oh, wow.
Like just going back and forth talking horror. It's great. It's such a great listen if you get a chance to check it out.
All right. So that would put it back to you. You got a chance to tie, JT.
Yeah.
We're left with horror stars. And, of course, the final one will be the non-horror, and there'll be like 3 questions. But this is the last actual category. Emily Kincaid, who played Angela in Night of the Demons, 1987, is the biological niece of what Golden Girl? A, Betty White as Rose, B, Hannah as Blanche, or C, Beatrice Arthur Dorothy?
I've never been a huge Night of the Demons fan, and I've never been a fan of the Golden Girls. But I'm gonna just take a guess
Golden Girl.
and just say B for Blanche.
Yeah. You tried it.
Oh, educated guess. I knew it wasn't Betty White, so it was between the other two. So
that's something that I found out actually, like, because I am a Night of the Demons fan. I actually found that out while watching on the Screen Factory Night of the Demons. They have this thing where they talk to Emily Kincaid or Amelia Kincaid, and she talks about how she was the one while she was doing Golden Girls and shit. She told her, you know, you should try out for some films, and she took her to the audition and she got into it. So
okay, that's interesting. It's a fun movie. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I don't think I've seen that movie, and I don't think
that's a decent
sequel. It has a sequel, right? Night of the Demons 2. I wonder if I ever even saw that. Oh, it's 2 sequels. I definitely didn't see the third one.
The
I don't
third
remember
one,
if I saw the second.
I'm not even sure if it's her playing the third one. It is her in the second one. She plays Angel in the second one, but I don't remember if it's her in the third one.
What were your guys' thoughts on the remake?
I think I saw it and then never remembered anything about it. So it couldn't have been that good. It's like all the other remakes from that time.
There's one cool nostalgia part. The kids go up and ring the doorbell, you know, trick or treating and shit. And Linnea answers the door. And when she answers the door, she turns around and she's wearing that pink dress with her ass sticking up, and you can see that back part. You know what I mean? You see her ass and shit. And it looks just like it did when she was younger almost, man. So
I mean, the lipstick scene is infamous. That's such an iconic scene. And that's a great effect too. It's a great effect.
Wow.
How they pulled that off.
You know, she just doesn't give a fuck, man.
Oh yeah, she just did her thing and loved what she did.
Like, it takes somebody it's a great actress to be able to act so well like they can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's just her thing.
She definitely can act. I would never say that she has no acting skills. I think I would argue that all day. Hey, actress.
Hey,
Ginger says that the remake has Edward Furlong.
Yes, and it also has Shannon Elizabeth, and it has Bobby Sue Luther from Lady Rest.
Lady Rest is great.
Oh, I love Lady Rest. I had somebody come on and said it was absolute garbage, and I was like, "What?
No, that's crazy.
Are you crazy, man?"
And that's also a badass movie.
Those are the 2 Lady Rest films, the ones that I didn't see until more recently. And I always say now that if they came out a few years later, like when Art the Clown came out with Terrifier and stuff, they would have blew up a lot more. Because those movies are just as gory as the first Terrifier. Yeah. They got some gnarly kills in there.
I agree.
Yeah, most people don't even know Chrome Skull and know who that is. And that's a shame. He should be like an iconic slasher villain at this point.
Kevin Cage from fucking Blow and Strangeland is in it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, it's a great movie. The sequel's all right. It goes out there, but it's
from the
good,
dead box. She said, "I'm from the dead place, from the dead box," or some shit like that.
Yeah, I know they recast the actress for the beginning of the second movie. I don't know why. I think just because they wanted a shower scene, and the girl from the first movie wouldn't do it because it's a body double in the beginning of the sequel.
It's Bobby Sue Luther that played that role. She was one of the producers of the original.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's probably why she didn't do it in the second movie. See, I remember weird shit like that from like a random ass movie, but like something else, I'll be like, I can't remember. Like it's so selective, my memory.
Paul was trying to make a part 3, but unfortunately he passed away. While he was still trying.
Somebody should make a third one.
And the
somebody like
movie.
Good, like a good slasher director. I'm trying to think of someone, but there's not many good slasher directors nowadays.
All right, who is it?
The Entity is great, Pop. I did a podcast.
Yeah, that's a freaky movie.
That's a great movie. And especially that it's supposedly based on some type of real story.
Like here in California.
Adds to it. Yeah, adds to it. And the score is great in that. Awesome stuff.
You joined him up with that, didn't you, JT? Yeah.
What?
So now we're going here. Okay, Juno, one horror icon played a very small role as Jocelyn Donahue's future landlord. This person brings her the keys to her apartment before she goes to the House of the Devil in Ty West's House of the Devil. Is it A, Dee Wallace, B, Barbara Steele, or C, Karen Black?
Who's C?
No, it's actually Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace.
Oh, I didn't answer. I don't know what C was saying because I can't see what
Yeah,
C is saying.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Actually, I can't either now that I'm looking at it. I see black like the top of her last name.
Yeah, that's
Well, and her
why I
first
keep
name.
hold on a minute. That's why I keep trying to say them over and over again and read them out to you guys. Yeah. Here.
Now, yeah,
Okay.
now you can see it.
Good.
You guys bitch about my production quality.
Yeah, I don't bitch about any production quality. This is none on my channel.
All right. Still tied. JT. Donnie Wahlberg played a small role in what early M. Night Shyamalan film? A, Sixth Sense, B, The Village, or C, Lady in the Water?
A, Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Man, come back and take the lead.
I haven't seen that one in a while too. That's another one.
Pretty
One more
good
horror
movie.
question, and then we go to the non-horror.
All right.
Here you go. Here you go, Juno. Kim Richards, the little girl who is shot by the gang member and is sold precinct 13, 1976, is in also what 1975 Disney movie?
B, Escape to Witch Mountain.
Exactly.
Good job.
All right. We're done with the horror questions here. Let's pop over here and see what the fuck these guys are doing. Yeah, I'll try to figure out around that. So I think it's big enough where I can see it too, and I like my little strip that goes across the bottom there. So
Yeah, I always.
But I'll take it out to make it fair for you guys. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, Furlong, man. And Furlong looked like hammered shit in that Night of the Demon remake, man. He looked like he's about to fall over. He had a fucking bad gut and everything else.
Yeah, it's sad what happens to him now.
Yeah. He had such great promise, man. You need Terminator 2, but look how great he fucking was in American History X.
Originally, he was supposed to be in the third Terminator, but he was in his drug habits around that time.
Yeah.
And that's why Nick Stahl took the role.
Yeah, he got bad for a while.
That Demon's lead role. He showed her yams. Still, yams. Yeah, Pat mastered his yams. That's his word for tits.
Yams.
Yams.
Never cared for yams, like the food.
I almost put some entity questions on here, but I didn't go with anything supernatural. So therefore, I have like 32 categories altogether, and I've only used like 8 of them. So,
well, they'll all get used.
Oh yeah, over and over.
We'll see that one.
Let me see. All right, now we're going to non-horror questions, guys, and I think we're starting off with you.
Right.
All right. You took. Damn, you guys are freaking tied with 3 questions left, so we can't tie.
Yeah, there you go.
First non-horror question: what heavy metal band appeared briefly in Clint Eastwood's The Deadpool? A, Guns N' Roses, B, Dokken, or C, Motley Crue?
Motley Crue?
No. The correct answer is Guns N' Roses. They're in it briefly, and they're on the film set, and they're shooting a big ass fucking harpoon.
Interesting.
If you remember correctly, the song in that movie is "Welcome to the Jungle." At the very beginning of it, Jim Carrey is shooting a music video, and supposedly his song is "Welcome to the Jungle," and he's the first one that dies as far as the Deadpool.
You're gonna die, and then he dies.
All right, JT.
House of 1,000 Corpses. That's a favorite film of mine, so that one's gonna be answered immediately.
I specifically stayed away from Italian horror in this specifically for you.
I figured that. I
didn't think that would be fair to Juno if I brought Italian horror in here.
When I saw the lack of him and of even Fulci brought up in Zombies, I said, all right, he's not gonna go Italian. I said, all right, that's cool. He knows me.
Yep.
I managed to come up with another one here. If he ends up tying with this, let me see. You can either tie right here, or he will win. If you do tie, I will come up with another question. Andrew Robinson, who played Larry,
Dirty Harry.
Hellraiser. Huh?
Dirty Harry.
Also, Dirty Harry? Yeah, you just tied it. So
That's nice.
you fucker, now I gotta come up with a question.
Clinching it.
Here, meanwhile, I'll pop back over here. Damn it. I was hoping this would never happen. I have to find a way around this.
Andrew Robinson.
How would I get around this to where there's no point?
Have a pool of just like 3 backup questions just in case there's a tie.
Right.
We can just grab it right from there.
Okay. Well, I have some backup questions. However, matter of fact, I have a pretty good one right here. As a matter of fact, and it's going to be coming from a category of vampires and werewolves. First, you guys guess a number again, and to see who's going to try to answer this one first. This is one. If the first person gets it wrong, the other person gets a chance.
All right.
2 more than 10.
So who's going number first?
Whoever.
5.
7.
Juno got it. All right. He gets first shot at the question.
I'm not good with number guessing.
All right. Originally, Anne Rice had no faith in this person playing in the adaptation of her iconic novel, Interview with the Vampire. After seeing them in the film, she personally called them to apologize. A. Brad Pitt, B. Tom Cruise, or C. Antonio Banderas. She didn't
Brad
think
Pitt?
it would be,
Brad Pitt.
no.
Antonio Banderas.
No. It's Tom Cruise.
Oh,
All right, that's good because I didn't have the answer either. So
I
All
first
right,
thought it was Brad Pitt
Let's go with the true or false here. It's
because he had a miserable time working on that movie.
yeah.
Okay, let me see. Hold on. Oh, this is true or false. Okay, Melissa Rose, who played Angela, and Jonathan Tiersten, who played Ricky in Sleepaway Camp, are definitely not strangers to performing in the same film together. As a matter of fact, they've been in more than 8 films together.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
False.
Or
I'd say false too, because the only thing I can think of is Return to Sleepaway Camp, and that's one of the worst movies ever.
That was garbage movie.
My review on it is so bad. I was blown away how bad it was.
He says false. What do you say, Juno? You gotta
false.
go get the grade.
False.
Well, you're both wrong. They made like 11 or 12 films together.
What?
I'm sure
know.
if it's like shit that no one's seen.
I was trying to get you to go the other way because you got false. You might as well go through. Luckily, I got a lot of these goddamn questions here.
we're giving you your money's worth with the question, right?
I get it, really. You fucking
It has been fun. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Let me see here. Look, let me go back and find it. Jesus.
You know, one of us are just waiting for that one question that the answer blows up in massive neon lights, and we'll be like, "Yo, I got it." But
Okay.
it hasn't come yet.
Let me see. I think I asked this one. Did I ask this one? Oh no, actually, we just talked about the entity, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Hershey. This is a multiple choice. Barbara Hershey, known for her roles in the Cities franchise and 1982's The Entity, starred alongside Gene Hackman in what 1986 non-horror film?
I have no
A.
fucking
Mississippi Burning, B. Hannah and Her Sisters, or C. Hoosiers? Juno.
Hoosiers?
Hannah and Her Sisters.
Hoosiers?
Juno got it. Juno win.
All right. Good job, Juno.
Thank you.
Shit, man.
Thank you, JT. This has been fun.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Juno beat JT.
Yeah, I don't know Barbara Hershey besides those 2 movies.
Yeah.
That
And the Entity movie.
Insidious and the Entity.
See, that's the whole point of the non-horror, though. You know, it's the whole trivia. But I throw in those extra there to see exactly what kind of a wide range film,
Exactly. I like that you have the non-horror to end.
Yep.
I mean,
Definitely
6 to
expands
5.
your mind more.
Good,
Tight race.
that was good shit. Here, let's see what the chat has to say about it. Luckily, I was prepared for that shit.
Just have to go.
Yeah, you're on top of it with the numbers, with the questions. Numbers.
These were harder than last week's. You guys,
Thank you,
it's hard to
Ginger.
find that in between. Too
Thank you,
easy
Paps.
because I know this community, and I don't want to be telling a bunch of questions they're going to be telling before I'm even done asking that. Like
Yeah.
like you guys did a couple times here. So it's hard to make them like too easy, or do I make them?
I know it's very hard to find that line.
Nicky Trench. Yep.
And then plus you have everyone has such different tastes in horror. Like that's why you stayed especially away from Italian horror. You know, like somebody who's into like Asian horror or stuff, like they absolutely nail certain shit. Like that's what makes it interesting.
No horror questions with JT on the computer, unless he's taking on someone else who's big on. You know,
yeah, it was big. So, all right, I'll wait for that little match there. I'll be fun with that. Congratulations, Juno.
Thank you, JT.
For sure.
I'll pass over to somebody else and I'll stick my neck in there one of these times.
It's been a fun trivia.
He's only been 2 shows and I already meet you.
Yeah, man, this is gonna keep going good. This is a fun time.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's a good idea. You know, I mean, there's still quirks here and there, little things like I wasn't prepared for you guys.
Yeah, you smooth it out as time goes on, like anything.
Yep.
But I think this might even went smoother than last week's. What do you think? You know?
Yeah.
Did I seem more prepared?
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah. You did.
I asked off on putting that shit together real nice where you can see it and everything, and where it's bright enough where I can pop it up where everybody can see it. And that's why I forgot to ask you guys, but I immediately told Sean on the night, you know, put your do not be watching on the TV. Put your little thing away because you know Sean all these heads other devices going out. Put the device away, Sean.
Yeah, that's funny.
I said, put your device away. And he's like, I ain't.
Yep.
That's funny.
Because he's so used to doing it, he could accidentally see it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And if the chat's throwing out answers, which they should be able to do, because that's part of the fun for them, I don't want them to give the answers away. At the same time, I don't want to ask them to not guess, you know?
Yeah.
Pop my channel's JT's Horror Discussions. If somebody in chat wants to post it, I'd rather you do it. So thank you.
But
I move away from StreamYard.
To not guess, you know?
No, that's half the fun. Seeing all the answers to further confuse you on shit you don't know. Just seeing the A, B, C, 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 A. It's like, oh shit, it's pretty split down there too.
You know, because if I wasn't that, I'd be like, bullshit. What fun is it for me if I can't throw out guesses too, you know?
Yeah, it's a good format. It's going to work out good. It's already
next week. I got somebody really good. I got 2 people really good. One is in the chat this week. I'm not sure if it's still there. The other one is somebody I collabed with in the past. I haven't collabed with in quite a while, and they're really big in the community. They've been around for quite a while, so it should be
sweet.
2 veterans that I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
that should be
good. Yeah, I felt so bad with Sean that I told Sean, I was like, I'm gonna bring you back soon, man, because I don't feel like he was able to get out of the game.
Yeah.
I think he kind of talked himself out of it or something, man, because he looks a lot different.
It could happen. Like I said, I was thinking about it before. I was like, I started thinking about shit and like getting in the horror mindset but then like it didn't help that South Park, so I'm mute in the background and like I look over and I see some stupid shit and I start laughing.
There's that pride, man. There's that pride though, because you know it's all fun competition. At the same time, we're big horror people, and we don't want to be getting all this shit wrong through the whole community. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
The one question that I got kind of confused was the Kill Bill whistle music. I didn't know that was in a horror movie.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was.
The original one was in the horror.
Yeah,
the original version.
That it came from.
But Twisted Nerve is definitely, check it out. You'll definitely see why they call it horror.
Yeah.
Twisted Nerve is a good film. Check it out.
Thanks, Ginja.
But you still want
Ginja. I always say Ginja, whatever. It's the same shit. It starts with a G.
Ginja, Ninja, JK.
Hey, that's my brother from another one. That's Ninja. I was with Ninja.
Love Ginja.
Great guy, man. You see what he got for me, didn't you? He fucking ordered this as limited to 1,000. And
on Instagram. I think I saw it. Yeah.
And he said to me, man, you know, I was like, shit. He's like, no, it's like a gift. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, everybody. That's why it's so good doing this. It's because everyone is so creative and imaginative and has their own spin on things. That just everybody just makes great content.
Yep.
when is your when
Thank
are you
you.
doing Armageddon? This Saturday?
I was going to do Saturday, then Sean's streaming on Saturday, so I'm gonna now make it
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Friday, possibly. Are you good Friday, Keith? If not, we'll figure out whatever.
Okay, yeah. And
All right.
that way I can still do both too, yeah.
All right, yeah, so that might be it then.
Yeah.
So Friday at 10. So that works.
Yeah. He's doing I can't remember. Do you remember what Sean's doing, sir?
He's doing
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone the movie.
Yeah, the movie, because it's like the 45th
Yeah.
anniversary or something. Or
And that day's my birthday.
Oh, nice, man! Happy early birthday, and I'm sure I'll say it to you on that day
Yep.
too.
Happy birthday, man. I'll send you an email over.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was concerned about you, man, because I've never seen you be late like that. I was hoping nothing happened.
No, it just I had to get some stuff done, and I was trying to hurry up, and I was a bit like 1 minute late. Yeah.
Well, nothing happened.
That's fine, man.
That, like I said, that was my concern. You know, that was unlike him, and you know, him not say anything to me. I was like, damn, that's when you start getting worried that something may happen.
Sweet.
But,
this was fun.
but
It's
when
been
I
a
said,
fun trip.
I was worried about you, motherfuckers. I wasn't being shitty with you. That was me being friendly. For real. I was like, you motherfuckers. That means we're friends.
Yeah, that's how I gotta just say on my channel sometimes too. It's like if I curse at you, it's just because I love you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. It's positive.
Sometimes, we do curse in the channels. Yep.
I
I'm
never curse, man. I never curse.
I noticed that actually. Never heard a curse word here on Gore's channel.
I'll be talking about tits and asses and all kinds of stuff.
You got it. If it comes up in a film, it must be mentioned.
Thank you, Trench.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah, the 24th is my birthday, Paps.
There you go. That works.
Yeah. I'm gonna join Sean's stream on Saturday for the Twilight Zone the movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I might join him too. I was talking to him yesterday about it. So cool.
I don't know if he's buying me or playing. Like he hates me now. I don't know.
We still gotta fucking figure out the Italian thing. We'll just save Italian trivia for each other, for the three of us on that show.
Hey, I'm waiting for like I said, I do
Thank
Sunday
you, Ginger.
I do
birthday's on Saturday.
Monday at 11, Tuesdays at 10,
and Tuesdays,
and then Wednesday at 8 for the show. That's the 4 days I do. And so like later on Sunday night, or those days in between there.
We got to get Sean in to talk about it, so that the three of us are on the stream or something. We can just yap it out real quick and figure out the best day.
Oh, and even with a non-competitor, who don't want to compete,
my birthday.
If you have any questions that you want me to ask or anything, that you want me to run by true or false or multiple choice or anything, send them to me. And I'll highlight some of those questions too. That way I don't have to come up with questions every week for the next, several years or whatever.
Yeah, I can come up with some stuff.
And my all my shit is in my about there where you can if anybody wants to be on and competing, you're not gonna know who you're taking on, but I'll sign you up as soon as possible. So
sweet. Sounds good, man.
Yes, I missed the three of you on the team. Yeah, man. There's
I know,
a lot of people like that shit, man. I heard that from a lot of people. Was like, man.
I know, me too. We were talking about that.
Yeah. Like, yeah. That was crazy that Maniac stream we did with Sinister showing up.
Yeah, with Jason. Yeah, he's awesome.
I used to watch his content a lot, man, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know if
That's like the only channel I watched for years. Was just because I just found someone who just had like the same horror opinions and like didn't hold bullshit back or any same thing as like all of us of this community. And I said, all right, that's all I need to listen to is like this guy's opinion, because like I agree 99% of the time. But he's a great guy. I'm hoping to collab with him again soon.
Does anybody know who I'm talking about here? He's an older guy. He wears glasses. He's kind of balding on top. He's got a big ass collection, and he used to shoot it from his basement. Now he's upstairs and he's doing it. Who is that? I can't remember his fucking name. But I used to watch him all the time. He's
think I know who you're talking about. I'd have no idea. Like
Yeah,
the person's
I'm
name.
talking- he has a mustache, beard, he wears glasses. He has his wife she's there, but she's never exactly on there with him. But you can hear in the background talking a lot. I wish I could remember the fucking who he is.
Yeah,
Anybody have an
Sean.
idea?
Love you, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, man. That was a really good dude, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you for that recommendation, Gore. That movie Girl House, that was actually a big surprise to watch a couple of weeks ago.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so simple, just like I always say, man. You know, all these people
Straightforward.
make these films and make these big time horror films, and they always try to get, simplify it. Simplify it as much as you can. Give us a simple, straightforward story. Give us good kills. Give us shit that makes sense. Give us a little bit of build up. It don't have to be constant kills. You give us a straightforward, simple story, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be good. That's what I wish these filmmakers would understand.
You had a good example of that with Ty West's House of the Devil in there.
Yep.
Very simple story, very, just like it, and just very slow burn, I hate that term, but people use it all the time. I just love that film. I love everything by Ty West. Ty West is excellent.
Yeah. I almost had a trivia question on that film, and it was going to be what the girl was listening to, her friend was listening to in her car early on. Do you remember what that was?
Yeah, probably not.
It was, I do believe, Eddie Money. I believe she's listening to some Eddie Money in there. I think she might listen to some Joel, maybe.
Yeah, I'd have to see it. That's like such a small detail.
Yep.
But that's such a straightforward film too, and I love it for being so simple. Because the tension just builds and builds through that whole film.
Yeah, that Bug is cool, man.
Bug is great.
Michael Shannon is unreal. That's the first movie I've ever seen him in, and
he's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah,
that was a big surprise to watch last night.
Yeah, he kills it in that movie. I mean, he always does in the things I've seen him in, but Bug is an amazing performance from both of them.
Sean hasn't seen The Harvest yet. I told him, I said, man, you got to see The Harvest.
Oh, he hasn't seen The Harvest? It's been years since I've seen that. I should watch it.
That's a good one, too. What's weird about Michael Shannon is when you meet him after he's doing interviews, he's just as weird as he is on his role.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that because he really gets out there like in his acting. So it's not a stretch of the imagination to think that he's already kind of out there.
Yeah, man says Juno is awesome.
Yep. And JK too. Wait, is it? Oh, I thought she said JT.
No, I said Juno is awesome, and Juno was like, yep.
Yep.
Juno is awesome.
Yeah, let me see. I'm joking. I learn from all of you, especially me. I know more than everybody else.
Yeah, that's the best. Another great thing, just learning and taking in more knowledge in any way.
Yep.
Yeah. I figure. Plus, this way, if anybody watches this long enough, they're gonna have, they're gonna have knowledge all over the place. There's no better way to spread, all kinds of different shit that nobody thinks of or nobody knows than this way. You got your basics, but you got the all where he stands with me, buddy for life.
No.
Yeah, that was cool yesterday, Gore, when you showed your younger picture.
Oh, did you see that, BG?
What?
I told people in this picture. This was shot in July of 1993. This was me 30 years ago. I had just turned 20. And just like I told everybody, you talk about looking like Woody Harrelson from Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Uncanny.
Yeah, it is uncanny. It is uncanny, and that is a great movie. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. Yeah.
that you do look just like him there.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's such a great movie. And I'm not a big De Palma guy. Outside of a few films, Dressed to Kill and Carrie. No, I mean,
I did like Carlito's Way was actually a pretty solid one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that probably since it came out, actually.
Tarantino actually wrote the story for Mexican Killers, and then Stone did it.
Yeah, I knew that. Same with True Romance. He wrote the script for
True Romance.
Great. I love Christian Slater, and like I wish he was in more things over the years. I know he's still in. He still does a few things, but he was always like a young Jack Nicholson to me.
That's what hurt him in the 80s. That he kind of got that stigma about him. He got that reputation, and it kind of hurt him.
Yeah, you know? I can see it because he is very Nicholson-esque. But I always loved him.
Heathers is when he first did that, and everybody said, "Oh, he's trying to be Nicholson."
Heathers is a great movie too. I love Heathers.
Yeah, that's a good one. Very underrated.
I love my son. I love my dead gay son.
Great movie. Army of Darkness. Yeah, I know. We have to do an Army of Darkness watch party so Carrie can finally see it.
Look like Meatloaf. So now we know what Russell looks like. Russell looks like Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
A1. It makes Meatloaf sing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I like it. Yep.
It was an A1 commercial that had Meatloaf in it. It's an A1. It makes Meatloaf sing. And then Meatloaf's off to the distance go, I would do it. You know what I mean?
I like when Meatloaf plays Bob in Fight Club.
Yeah,
yeah.
He's a sensitive guy in that. He cries a lot, you know.
No, he does. Bob Spitch tits. The book, I love the book too. The book is so good. Chuck Palahniuk is such a great author. I have a few of his books.
Actually, Sean's finishing Everyone Killers right now.
I know. I saw that just now. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's Stone did that. I'm gonna do the whole over Stone. Tarantino wanted to do it, but I'm kind of glad that it ended up the way it did. As much as I love Tarantino, I think it went the right way.
Oh yeah, it turned out. I wouldn't change a thing about that movie.
Same thing with True Romance.
Yep.
Because he
knows how to. He knows when to give it to somebody else. Tarantino.
Yeah.
He knows when he has a script that maybe somebody else can do better than his style.
I almost had a question about what movie did Tarantino did out of his movies? That was like 9 main movies that he's done, or 9 or 10 done 9. Did he not write? Which one did he not write? He wrote all of them except one. One he takes from a novel.
Is it The Hateful Eight? No, you wrote that. The dialogue.
Death Proof?
Nope. Jackie Brown.
I was thinking Jackie Brown, but I knew that. I always thought he wrote Jackie Brown. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's one of my favorite Tarantino films, so that's odd. Yeah. I didn't know that. Who wrote it?
It's almost one of those Mandela effect type things, like the gold and half silver legacy for P.O.
Yeah. I love that Mandela effect shit. I read into that.
I watched the video. I can't remember who it was, but a dude did
with the Bernstein Bears. The Bernstein Bears and the Bernstein Bears, and now the name changed and all that stuff.
Oh man, this guy was doing a bunch of them. I can't remember all he did. Some of them I wasn't sure.
There's so many examples. The Kennedy assassination, the vehicle. Some say it has 6 seats, and some say it has 6 seats. It always has. You know, that one I don't get. But some remember 4.
I guess I'll hop up here and get ready to get some lunch on the shit. I'm hungry. I was preparing all this. I didn't get a chance to eat supper.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for
having me, as always, buddy. And Juno,
fun trivia show.
Great job, Juno.
Great game.
This Juno2000 is JT's horror discussions, and of course, I am GoreAphobe, and you are not. You guys have a great night.
Take care, everybody. Love you guys.